I wanted you guys to imagine something really quick. Imagine this. You're on your last like $500 to $700 in liquid cash, right? In your checking account. And you're stacked with thousands of dollars in credit card bills. And your only hope is you're waiting for that first commission online or that first sale online. This was my situation about, let's see, it's February, the beginning of February in 2019, and this was my situation about 8 months ago in the summer of 2018, and I was so desperate to make one of my first commissions online, and I was really like on my very last hopes, and it was a really painful situation that I was in. And all of a sudden, I think I was out grocery shopping or something, and I came home later that night and I saw my first $1,000 commission online, and I could not believe it. And I just wanted to use this video to tell that story, because since then the $1,000 commissions just kept rolling in and rolling in like all the time. And after that first $1,000 commission, it started to become a reality and no longer just something that I wanted to hope for. But to get there, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it took a whole lot of failure, lost money, mentors telling me what to do. I think I probably had at least 6 mentors in my first year of getting started with online marketing, with e-commerce, with affiliate marketing, and that's really what it takes to make your first $1,000 online. Now, I'm telling this story because since my first $1,000 sale, I've probably made at least 60 more $1,000 sales with the high ticket affiliate products that I promote. So that doesn't include the other commissions that I've made from my other affiliate products. But I just wanted to tell you guys that once you make that first $1,000 commission, and once you get that belief that that money can go into your bank account and your phone can go off and do the cha-ching, it all becomes real. And once you get one, you're gonna get another one, and it's kind of like the snowball effect. They just start to ripple in. The reason why I'm making this video, because I wanted to make the point that it's good to have the goal to make your first dollar online, your first $10 online, your first 100, but your goal should definitely be to make your first $1,000 online. Selling a high ticket product for $2,000 or more is the same as selling any other product online. There's no extra effort for selling a higher ticket product than there is a lower ticket product. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline a couple of things for you guys that were really the keys to my success for, making the $1,000 commissions roll in, and some actionable steps that you guys can take away from this video. Alright guys, I am back in the house. It was a little bit noisy outside by the beach earlier, but I had to just get that thought about the $1,000 a day in an online business out of my head, because not too long after the story I was telling you about, one of my rock bottom points is, not only, or just a couple, maybe 2 months after that point, I actually had my biggest day online. I think it was $3,200. And that day I was just on cloud 9. I was like, this is literally a dream coming true. This is what I would see over and over from all the, internet marketing gurus that would show off their income streams and all their big numbers. I'm like, this is really happening to me, and I cannot believe it. And yeah, it just hit me that once you get the confidence to get one sale, again, you're going to keep getting those sales over and over, because that fear of overcoming that first big sale, and that fear of overcoming the fact, though, can I really do this? Can I really make money online? Is just going to vanish. Okay, so strive hard for that first $1,000 commission. All right. So I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips, and the first tip I wanted to share was, if you are not able to pay to invest into hiring a mentor to bring all the pieces together and the puzzles together, because it's hard. This business is not easy. I would highly suggest that you break down other people's funnels and study other people's funnels. So people that are ahead of you in the game, in sales, in their branding, in whatever it is, the people that are making the big commissions, they're obviously doing something right. So that's exactly what I did. I picked about 3 people to just dissect their funnel and say, like, what the heck are they doing, right? And so I kind of started to map out on a whiteboard, like, okay, they have this amount of follow-up series or this number of follow-up series, in their main opt-in. What they're doing is they're presenting the offer over and over. Like, okay, they're speaking to their audience using this tone of voice with their emails, but I could still tell it's them. I noticed different things about what they would write in their emails, and I noticed different things about what their funnels look like. And after seeing a couple of successful funnels, I'm like, okay, this is what a successful funnel looked like. And so I started to model after it. I didn't try to kill myself because I realized that they had a lot more years and experience ahead of me. So I'm like, okay, let me just model of what I can of these funnels and go with that. And that automatically increased my amount of leads I was getting per day, amount of sales, and eventually which led me to my first $1,000 day. And even right now, I'm still modeling after the best of the best because they have the best of the best funnels, and I'm still looking for ways to improve and optimize my funnels. And I'm, this year, there's somebody I'm modeling after, and I'm going to spend probably at least 6 months figuring out how to, duplicate the success and recreate, that same funnel to customize my brand, my message, my products, my services, all that stuff. So that is, the first tip I have for you guys is to dissect other people's funnels that are successful in your niche. The next tip I have to reaching your first $1,000 day in online business is, what is it? Oh yeah, traffic. Okay, if you have no experience with paid traffic, and I'm leaning more towards Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and Google ads, I highly suggest you start with free and organic traffic methods. Now, nothing is free. Even though I say free and organic, nothing is free because free and organic traffic is going to take, guess what? Time to master, and time is money, and money is not free. So either way, it's going to cost you your money or it's going to cost you your time. But why I recommend people master organic traffic first is because if you mess up and you're not getting it right away, it's not costing you, the dollar amount in your bank account. It's costing you your time, which to some people would rather give up their time than their money because they need their money for other things in their lives at this point, which I get it, but it's going to take time. Whether you're building up your audience on a blog, whether you're building it up on Instagram, on YouTube, it's going to take time no matter what. However, once you get that mastered down, then move on to paid traffic. So for example, I actually do know Facebook ads. I know Facebook ads really well because I had an e-commerce store in the past, but my main traffic source, I've been able to build this business solely and organically from YouTube organic traffic. I have not spent a dime for affiliate marketing advertising, but I'm at the point right now where I'm about to start learning YouTube ads or / Google ads, whatever you want to call them. And that's fine because that's the point where I'm at in my business. I've now mastered free traffic strategies, but I know that if I want to hit that 6-figure per month mark, I'm going to have to also use paid advertising. So that's number 2 is master your traffic source first. The other thing I wanted to talk about was one thing that is a good place to start with paid advertising if you do have the money to invest is please do solo ads. There's nothing wrong with solo ads because not only is it instant traffic, you don't have to wait. You can get a program like ClickMagick, which you can optimize and track everything on your funnel. So what I would advise is if you do solo ad training, if you run a solo ad campaign, you need to split test a bunch of things. Don't freak out, but you need to split test, colors of titles, different words in the titles, different headlines, different opt-in buttons, the color of the opt-in button. All of those little things matter and need to be split tested when you're doing paid advertising, because at the end of the day, you're going to want to scale up the squeeze page or landing page that has the highest conversion. So if you start with solo ads, I recommend starting with testing one funnel first. Let's say you're able to buy a $500 solo ad, split test 2 landing pages. So have the solo ad vendor send 250 clicks to one landing page and 250 to the other and see which one performs better. Also guys, is your lead magnet, which is helping you build your list, which is helping you build your instant traffic, is it making sense? Now, does your lead magnet, your ebook, your free webinar, your training course, your mini series, whatever it is, does it make sense to the audience you're trying to build and to the message of your brand? I mean, if you're promoting, if you're, let's say, have a YouTube channel on Instagram marketing, yet your lead magnet is on YouTube, you might want to reconsider, redoing your lead magnet to go into more of the Instagram field, because people on your channel are going to expect more so information about Instagram. And so is your message with your lead magnet congruent with the message of your brand? Please make sure of that, and make sure also that it is a solid lead magnet, not some 3-page ebook that has really big font and really large spacing in between and there's hardly any information. People will get really disappointed and unsubscribe for your list. Make your lead magnet so valuable, people are like, yes, thank you so much for teaching me this information. I gladly gave you my name and email in exchange for this piece of information. So guys, again, I hope those tips helped just a little bit and gave you an idea of where you can start to keep progressing on your road to making $1,000 a day in your online business. I promise once you make that first 1,000, they're gonna start to just roll in, guys. So keep pushing. I hope this video helped. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. I'm Marissa Romero. Take care.